Libra, welcome to your work and money tarot reading for November and December 2022. Let's take a look and see how things may close out for the year for you in this area. So I've got some oracles and a lead tarot energy up here, Libra. I've got 4 cards for work and career and 4 for money, investment and finance. So let's jump in. The first oracle out is words of abundance, and this is really, about making sure that you're using, powerful, positive words to describe, your own abundance, okay? Because we don't want to put out that scarcity and lack, but we also need to align our action to make that a reality, okay? Sometimes people talk about manifestation. It's like, well, you just have to envisage it. You just have to talk about it positively. But I also think you need to actually, take action that aligns with that. I've got nothing will come of this situation. There might be, some kind of concern around money or work. And if so, Spirit is saying nothing will come of it. So just make sure that you are staying in the present moment and not getting ahead of yourself or building scenarios about what may happen, okay? The Six of Swords is here, and this is really about transition. And I think that you are desiring to potentially move on from the workplace or the role that you're in, okay? So it feels like maybe you have come to that place because it's been a bit of an up and down ride for you, right? And emotions might be sort of running high at the moment. And you really wanted to get into that more peaceful place. So I do see that you are looking for an opportunity here. I just want to say that maybe it might not be the first one that comes along that is the one that is truly meant for you, okay? Because with the Six of Swords, sometimes it's with a heavy heart that we move on, or maybe, the first thing that comes along that we think is meant for us doesn't work out, and we get that sadness, we get that grieving, but down the track when something even better comes along, we're like, well, now it all makes sense and I'm so pleased that didn't work out. So that's kind of what I'm seeing in terms of your work career cards, because we're starting off with the Ace of Pentacles, we have the Page of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords. So it feels like there could have been an offer made to you, or you're seeking an offer. This feels like something that may have come out of the blue here as well. So you might have just had an offer from, somebody through LinkedIn, or been headhunted, or, somebody came into your life with that. And maybe you're getting quite excited about it, and, you're getting quite invested in the idea. But we do, finish here on the Ten of Swords. So I think if that, coming back to nothing will come of this situation here, Libra, if that is the case for you, I really want to say, don't worry, because it's just wasn't meant to be. But there's some important learning in that process as well. So stay grounded and don't get ahead of yourself. I mean, the Page of Cups here can mean that this organization wasn't ready to receive you yet. They might have been a startup or be in some kind of early stages of growth. So ultimately it's a good thing, because I think something more stable, something more established would be better for you. So yeah, I do see that you are invested in this process, but the Ten of Swords can be, well, at the last minute, maybe it falls through, or it goes to somebody else, and maybe you've been led to believe that you were the first one, you were shortlisted, all of those things. But the Ten of Swords is associated with an end that sometimes can feel like a little bit of a betrayal. So just be mindful if that happens. It's happening for a reason. So in money, I've got the Knight of Cups, I've got the Ten of Wands, I have the Queen of Cups and the Moon. So I've got Pisces, Cancer, Pisces with the Moon, and I have Cancer with the Queen of Cups. So one of those signs might be meaningful for you and who you're dealing with money. Now, the Knight of Cups, this is interesting because this is new energy coming in, and it can be a new proposal, a new offer, or somebody coming in with advice or help. And it feels with the Ten of Wands that it relieves some pressure or takes some weight off your shoulders in terms of your financial situation. So they might not be giving you money as such, but I think that they are letting you know of some kind of way you can increase your money, or they are shining a light, maybe with the moon in the last position, as to where you know, there might be hidden costs, right, that you can avoid, because sometimes the moon talks about things that are kind of in the shadows. So somebody coming in for help or giving you advice, it feels like it releases yourself from some kind of stressful situation here. And they might be giving you a heads up on something that you're about to launch into. Maybe it's got something to do with this work situation. And it's a hidden blessing, okay? It's a real hidden blessing here. So the Queen of Cups down here, maybe a Cancer, Pisces that is giving you that advice, but she's really associated with feeling into things intuitively, and also making very balanced, emotionally intelligent decisions around money towards the end of the year, okay? So that's going to be really important, and also just making sure that you do, you know, see with clarity, get all the details about, you know, contracts you might be signing for financial things or investments, because the moon, you know, sometimes we see the wild wolf and the tame dog. It's like there's two sides to this, or it might be somebody that's trying to sell you something that seems amazing on the outside, but they might have their own agenda here, or there might be hidden things that they aren't telling you. So just to be mindful, I think, is the real message here, Libra. So let's get some oracles from this one to sign out. Divine Abundance. This is the Divine Abundance deck, and this is the key card. It says, you were born to align with love's will and follow the Tao. Serve something beyond the ego. Learn to be abundance and not chase it. Yeah, I mean, sometimes the Knight of Cups could also be the shiny things. You know, sometimes it can be where we might be spending money on our partner or on, you know, dating and that sort of thing. And sometimes we really just need to make sure that we're not doing that for the wrong reasons, like to show up in a certain status that's coming through. But be abundance and not chase it. That is very important. And that's what the Word of Abundance card is telling you. Like, just be it, you know, without going off and spending all the money. That's not actually the advice. Being abundant can be, you know, making sure that you stay in the pleasure zone. You know, it's how you carry yourself. It's your attitude. It's, you know, you can find abundance in nature, okay? It's just not being in that scarcity or that lack. And true offering, okay? True offering takes what can be an unbearable cross and returns it to love. That's so what I see there in that Knight of Cups and Ten of Wands. So somebody might be offering you something that allows you to take this heavy load off, okay? So that is really interesting and very intriguing. You'll have to let me know in the comments if that is happening for you. I love it to connect with you down there, so make sure that you do drop me a comment. I'm wishing you all the best when it comes to work and money for the end of the year, Libra, and please do hit the subscribe button, like, share, comment, and all of that to keep the readings coming. Wishing you much love and magic. Bye for now.